I know it's been a while since I've done a video. Obviously, since the last video, summer ended, so we went to the beach.
I ordered my 16-ounce pound. Maybe she'll come back to you seconds. I'm sorry. That's cool.
You picking me flowers at the beach?
Yeah, off the water. We got a red light morning. Free red light.
Got a sleepy head.
Yeah, the yawny baby. The baby. The baby.
What are those cups that people use? Those really expensive bottles and cups. Stanley's. We're not Stanley people. We are jar people. Show me your jar.
Ball mason jars. Ball.
He has a half-gallon.
Let's go ball.
Not ball as in worship ball, but ball as in
B-A-A-L or B-A-L-L? Is it ball or bail?
not bail, not ball.
It's not bail or ball.
Ball, a mason jar.
Ball mason jar.
And then Cracked Fall wide open with a fall festival here in our little town.
All right.
You got an apple?
Apple boy! We on a parade with Dino riding with pumpkins and apples. And we're gonna sing God Bless America!
Bless you. This was the first year in about 13 years that we have actually, maybe even longer, that we have cracked our big float out. So this was Tommy and Theodore's first time in a parade. So what do you think about your first parade experience?
That was fun and nice.
Yeah.
It's more small town. You get to see the faces of everybody in the community and see their businesses.
Yeah. Over the years, I've even had my own personal float in the parade. Yeah, for this festival, I really wanted to make me a festive fall outfit, and it's really hot here in the fall. As you can see, like, I'm sleeveless right now, and it's mid-November. It's mid-November, if you know what month that is. So yeah, I kind of worked my way through a pattern, and I'll show that here, to come up with what I ended up wearing. So this is the pattern that I decided to go with, and I thrifted this tablecloth. It's a cotton tablecloth, and it's relatively thick, as you can see here as Naz hops around on it. So when I made the dress, it was too bulky and boxy, and see, I'm tripping over toys. It just wasn't flattering. And I still loved certain things about it, like the back and everything. So I decided to go a different route with it. I altered it. You can see I have some pins in it to help me with what I'm getting ready to do. I also added some embellishment. I added some leaves and sewed them to the front with the solid orange fabric. Was also another cotton tablecloth that I thrifted. But this is what I came up with. So it turned into a sleeveless top. So made some dress-up dresses for some more of my cousins. There's just something about laying fabric on the floor. This is going so fast. Ah! Okay. Oh, voiceover struggles. So I made this dress. You can see that that was the front, this is the back, and now here I am giving it to my cousin. And here's the second one, obviously, with a cat on them. They just love the fabric on the floor. With this one, she loves butterflies, and I had no idea when I made this dress until I was giving it to her, and they're like, oh, she loves butterflies. So that was Yahweh for sure helping me with this dress, because it's just so cute and there's butterflies all over it, and I embroidered butterflies on it, and I even made her a little cape, and I embroidered a butterfly to the back of it. And yeah, I think it's so cute, and I really hope they enjoy running around in them. Okay. So this is a dress-up dress for you. You like it?
Can you get me a dress?
I made me some outfits for a wedding, which my seat was on the top of the house. Literally. And I cut my hair. Did I chop it off short? It's hard to tell with this framing, huh? You'll just have to wait and see. Because that's probably going to be more towards the end of the video. So I hope you stick around for that.
The most perfect way to cut a watermelon.
This one might be bad. Yeah, I think this one's bad. That hurt my wrist.
It looked like it hurt your wrist. You just punch it.
It's supposed to flip.
Hammer
It's
pound
supposed to
it?
go. I think this one was not big enough. That hurt.
Should have got the bigger one.
Yeah, that hurt.
Oh my. That's how you're supposed to do it, huh? Is it good watermelon? Good.
Here's a nice view of the fall full moon coming up over the hills. And just some peaceful at home clips before I get into these next few sewing bits. You have to have multiple drinks while you're sewing. I have a matcha. It's matcha and stevia. And then I call this my hot chocolate. It's cocoa, stevia, creatine, collagen, some sea salt, a dash of vanilla. Yeah, it's my hot chocolate. Packed full of good for you-ness. I thought I might show you my little sewing area. This is my utility room, and it is a unfinished utility room, so there's some funny little furniture kind of situation going on, but when I get into a project, I'll show you. It gets kind of messy. So right here I have the dress that you would have seen first. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself, so let's go back in time to where I started the dress you just got a small sneak peek of.
It's like they have to know it causes cancer. They have to know about it. And paying out millions in settlement for a lawsuit. Like.
There's certain things I like about each one of these patterns. So now I just need to decide. I need to decide. This is the fabric that I'm going to be using. Now I do believe I want to use this darker side because I want it to be a fall floral look. Let me go to the other side because the sun might be washing it out. Hey. Okay, there we go. Might be a little better. It might not. But I have 10 yards of it, and my mom has a whole big old bolt, like a massive bolt of this fabric. So if I need more, I know where it's at. So now I just got to envision what to do. I've narrowed it down to the bottom of the that would be correct. The bottom of this dress, or the bottom of this dress, potentially this whole dress. which I really like this one that has the sash. It attaches to the top of the dress and it goes around, which I think would be perfect for breastfeeding because I would already have a cover right there attached to me. But I really like the top of this dress, how it cinches around the waist and it has kind of like a corset looking mid area right here with the gathered top. So I potentially putting this on the top of one of those bottoms or that whole dress. So now I'm just going to stand out here and stare at this for a little bit and decide. I've decided, and I'm super excited. So okay, so I need a dress form because I am putting this on, which was the top that I wanted it to be the dress, but it doesn't sit right. See, this right here would be laced up right here with grommet holes, but the problem that I'm having is my underbust is right here and the seam is right here, and then when I hold it, you see how it's pulling right here? So this is not a good fit for my shape. I'm gonna go with something different. I have a different idea for what I want to do with this dress, where I still really love this. I love this whole look. It's just not fitting right. So, plan 2. So the pattern, what am I trying to say here? It tells you, you know, how many pieces to cut out of what. But I'm gonna go an extra step because it doesn't call for this, but I cut it out on this side and then I labeled them that this was the right side. I don't think you can see that. And then I'm flipping the pattern pieces over and I'm gonna come for this side for the left. Since this is a print, I want to keep the print flowing around the outside of the bodice. Just a little extra step that this pattern didn't call for, but it makes sense to me, so it's what I'm doing. So now I'm working on a whole nother setup with this skirt, this top, and this sleeve. So I'm excited. For tea staining things, I like to get the dollar store boxes of tea because you don't have to unwrap each bag. I just take and dump the bags in the pot. But with this great value cheap tea, I had to unwrap each of them. And I just leave this little tag on because I'm not drinking this tea. So there's no point in taking this off. It's just for staining fabric. So yeah. I have my outfit in here and ooh, it's steamy. I wanted to warm my green tea up, so I'd just sit in it in here. Don't throw your apple.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, you gonna go get it? Now that I have you really confused about what's going on with what I'm making in this video, we are now to the section that I know the most of you have been waiting for, me cutting my hair. Now, this is not a full tutorial because I actually have a whole video that I can link that is much better than this, because I had myself angled kind of funny and I didn't know what I was doing in the direction that I wanted to go with layers and length and all that. So it was a lot of me kind of angled oddly over the sink. But you'll just have to wait to see the reveal, because I completely forgot that we went to the mountains with Tommy's family. So here's clips of before I cut my hair.
Is that pretty amazing?
Hanging out on this end for a little bit now. What is your road snack and how do you like it? He said they were right beside the blueberries.
Ooh, it's like warheads, and you gave me like 8 at a time there.
I think it was 4. I asked him if he wanted to keep eating them. He said, well, they're good for you. You like tart stuff. Maybe you should break it up with your other snack.
Yeah, mix it with something else.
Yeah. Is that better? Okay, it's recording right now.
Look out! Go! Look at Mommy. She's shining like the stars in the heavens.
So here's how my bangs turned out, and here is a side-by-side of my hair a year ago to the length it is now. So you can see it grows like crazy. And that was the first dress, so this is the second dress. Of course, it's a very distant video, but I will show you a close-up in just a little bit. So I got to view my family during the wedding, as well as everyone else, plus this amazing view right here. And yeah, this is my third dress, so my actual dress I wanted to wear to the wedding. Knocking over the door. And you can see a little more of the dress here as we try to convince Theodore to take a picture. He wanted to party. He wanted to party so bad. He just would not cooperate for pictures. So we got what we got. We had so much fun.
Yeah.
That'll be good. Thank you. We enjoyed the reception, and I don't think I said, but this was my cousin's wedding. So that's why I was able to be on the roof of the main house because it was a family wedding here on the property. I don't believe I would have climbed on the roof at any other place, but I could hear, so it works out. And of course, we party. Theodore partied so hard. He's so cute. Okay, so this is the first outfit that I made with shorts and this neat overskirt. And the top, that buttons in the back. I decided to use this fabric for the first outfit that I wore on the roof because it's blue. What? And I kind of wanted to blend in with the sky a little bit because I didn't want to look too obvious up there on the roof. Because they were getting married at the bottom and I was smack dab on the top, like a cherry on the top of an ice cream cone. I didn't want to stand out. So, and I also didn't want to flash anybody, so I thought this was like the perfect, I'm sorry if that's loud, Theodore's trying to put a choo-choo train through the door, so. Have a shorts option, but also look like I was there for a wedding, so I thought this pattern was perfect, and it's fun. I'll get some good use out of this coming spring and summer, I think. Okay. So the outfit that I wore to the rehearsal dinner is actually the same fabric, but I tea stained it because this was a fall wedding, and this fabric originally is very spring summer looking, which was okay for the roof because I was blending in with the sky, or trying to at least. But I really like the floral fabric, so I just tea stained it. Okay, so here you can see the difference between the non-tea stained and the tea stained. This right here is by far my favorite out of the three I made. So this was the third one I made, but the first one I wore. I know it's been confusing in this video on the orders, but technically all three dresses are outfits and not dresses because they're skirts and tops, but this for sure was my favorite. I could just frolic around with this one all day. It's so flowy and comfy. Here to end out this video, I'm just gonna be sharing some clips that I've taken over this fall, because it is now winter that I am finishing this video. I have been working on a really old slow laptop that my grandmother gave me, and it's just taken forever. It's been kind of discouraging trying to work on videos with this setup, but as of yesterday, Tommy bought this supercomputer that we're going to set up today. So hopefully I can finish this video, get it off of here, and we can set up a computer, the fastest computer either of us have ever had. So I'm super excited to see how that goes. Hopefully I can be getting more videos out quicker, because my time is limited with this little toddler right here. He is just living life to the fullest, so full of energy. Tommy is too. Tommy, sometimes I think he might have more energy than Theodore. They definitely pair well together. But here he is with his Maggie. Now Maggie has a fun story. Maybe I'll tell it one day. She's a rescue horse. She actually has severe scoliosis, and she's really old and just super sweet, and Theodore loves her so much. So since it is the end of fall and the beginning of winter, the water outside has been really cold because it's been getting below freezing for quite a while now. And let me just tell you, the water is cold. So we decided to start getting in the cold, cold water, even though there's been ice around the edge in the mornings. I think it's been good. We've noticed some positive improvements in our body, like our muscle structure and stuff like that. And there's lots of good benefits to cold water therapy, and we have for sure been getting cold water.
That's too intense. It's cold.
You did it though. And this time of year is just so beautiful with the fog and everything. Our next little season coming up is not my favorite. It was my birthday, so I got to spend time with my mom and my grandma.
Happy birthday, dear AprilDawn. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. I love it.
That's the sounds chickens make.
What does the chicken make? What does the chicken say? With all that being said, click on my past videos. I have a haircutting tutorial video that is, I think, better, but hopefully in the future I can get even better. And we look forward to seeing you in our next videos.
Today you've given us, Lord, just let us have a joyful time, Lord. Just bless us sweet to our bodies, Lord. Just give us a joyful night, Lord. And thank you for all your many blessings. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Try it. Let me see you.
All right, son. Go. That's not what you're doing.
That'll be fun to watch.
What are you doing, Bone AprilDawn?
We're cooking.
Cooking dogs, baby, cooking dogs.
Woo!
Me.
Yeah, my eyeballs are burning. Look at Grandma over there just standing next to the
Grandma's
fire.
got no problem. What you talking about?
And she's even in jeans and a sweatshirt. Look at her.
Shucks, yeah.
She's up there in the heat.
I made sure I wasn't about to get cold.
Dago, Digo, Aga. Oh, Dido. Dago, Digo. Dago. Dido.